My name is Don Myers. I go to Grace Bible Church in Hollingsburg. My dad was a farmer who was called into the ministry, and I saw his life every day before me. As a child, probably about 4 or 5 years old, I remember my dad on a tractor plowing the fields, and he would be talking and actually preaching like he was talking to a whole host of people, and yet there was only us in this field that he was plowing. So I remember looking up at him and I said, "Dad, who are you talking to?" And he said, he said, "I'm talking with the Lord." And I thought, wow, there's somebody out here. There's nobody around, and yet you can talk to him. And so I became one that talked to God at a very young age, but I really came to accept him as Savior about at the age of 13. I got discharged with an honorable discharge from the Navy in February of '73. And I was very, very pleased to get out of the service. I definitely had an adjustment to do when coming from military life to civilian. I think a lot of service people do. You come from a very regimented life to a civilian life again, which you thought you were very familiar with. I can't say that it was an easy transition. It was a very, very difficult time. You are unplugged from your old way of life, and you're going into another more relaxed way of life. So I had a difficult time adjusting to it. But I ended up, my dad was in York at the time. I ended up moving back to Altoona, where I felt I knew more people, and I could associate with them better. And then I met my wife at a singles gathering. And my first acquaintance with her, I thought, well, there's a nice girl. She seemed like she was interested in this other guy, and I thought, well, that's nice. And I went home, and I actually had an accident with my hand. I got burnt with some boiler water, and the next time we met at the singles meeting, she was a nurse. She was an RN. And she actually, the following day, brought me some stuff for on it. And that's how we got acquainted. And long story short, we ended up getting married. She was a Bible college graduate and an RN. And we seemed to really hit it off really good. The Lord was very good to us, bringing us together. Started having some children. I had a boy, and then I had a girl. We were a very, very happy family. We loved to listen to the radio, and we stumbled onto a radio station, WTLR. We needed things through the week, and the lineup that they had met that need. But through the day, and my wife was here, and the kids, I think it brought her a lot of comfort listening to the radio. And when my wife died, I just turned to the Lord, who is my strength, and WTLR was right there. I could find answers. I could find music that comforted me. When I had my stroke, it was a different set of circumstances. I spent 5 months alone, and you're with people that are just as sick as you. Life came to a screeching halt. I found myself pretty much alone. And again, WTLR was there for me. And the Lord was using it to minister to my broken soul. To those people that are looking for answers to life's most difficult situations and difficult problems, tune in to the radio station WTLR. I know that the Lord can use it to minister to your hurting soul. I rejoice that there is a station that is as faithful and dedicated to serving the Lord as WTLR.